Hi, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Yeah, they finally gone full of retard, folks. NYPD Commission or Commish says Americans with guns are more of a problem than terrorism and ISIS. NYPD Commissioner Bill Bratton told CNN's Don Lemon that Americans with guns are a bigger threat than terrorism. How offensive and ridiculous is that? Criminals or terrorists are a threat? Are the threat? Yada yada yada. So this is just sad, folks. This is basically what happens when you follow government all the way to the end. This is how mind warped you are, and basically how bad everything is for you. I mean, this is agreeing to basically allow the government to be a god in your eye, and to actually believe that the NWO is the supreme law of the land, and they are not. They are the terrorists. The bankers are the terrorists. They're setting up the laws so that they can come in and kill you and anybody you know. They'll turn your whole neighborhood against one single person who's speaking out against it, and they'll do it without ever being put on record. And that's exactly what they're trying to do, folks. So, personally, I think with a statement like this commissioner needs to resign. If he was in my sight, I'd walk up to him, shake his hand, and say, "Sir, because of your statement about America, I really much want you to resign." And you can't place him under citizen arrest because I think New York doesn't have that statute, even though it's backed up by the federal Constitution. But if somebody in my area actually said this willingly, I imagine somebody would probably place him under citizen arrest, if not contact the police and wait for the police to actually do something, which they probably wouldn't, because this guy would be a police commissioner. However, the fact, this guy needs to resign. It's that simple. I'm sure he does his job well. I'm sure he's a loyalist to the bankers. I'm sure he's a loyalist to the NWO. I'm sure he's a loyalist to the U.S. government. However, he seems to be a traitor to the American people. And while I use that term loosely, I do not believe beyond any reasonable doubt he was paid to probably make that exact statement. So this guy is the NYPD Commissioner, Bill Bratton, and he told CNN's Don Lemon that Americans with guns are a bigger threat than terrorism and or ISIS.